Greetings, everyone, and I welcome you all back to even more of my adventures in Dragon Age Inquisition with my elf Oriel. So, last time I thought we would start the main quest, and that's how I dedicated my mind last time. But in the end, we ended up having another exploration area with the little bit of the main quest inserted into it. So in the end, I decided, no, I'm not satisfied with such outcome. So today we will actually be doing the real main quest, like we did with the Templars and stuff. And that's gonna be the Wicked Eyes and the Wicked Hearts. So we have enough power to execute it. And it says the level requirements. So I'm more than positive it is one of those actual main quests. And just a last notch, as you guys can see on my skill bar, I have pretty much changed, switched myself into the assassin specialization. And like you know, unfortunately, it closed off my other specialization roads. But, you know, at the same time, it would be, you know, simply OP if I had, like, you know, the hidden blade stuff, which would cost nothing and would not have the cooldown and stuff like that. So I could just do all of those stuff for days, and that would just simply mean end of any dragon. So the challenge will simply be off. But enough with that. I believe I am more than prepared to actually face the Wicked Hearts things. Yeah, 12 to 15, and we are like 13, 14. So an assassin is stalking an empress. Celine's death would plunge or lay in chaos, leaving its easy target for Corypheus. At the winter palace of Halam Shiral, Selene is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin Grand Duke Gaspard under the guise of Grand Ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making its perfect place in time for Corypheus assassin to strike. We can arrange the invitation to attend to keep him from destroying LA if we hurry.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
Okay.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Okay, so before we hop in, let's investigate as much as we can. So why not just send a warning?
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
I see.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
I believe so. So let's talk. Tell me about this actual Celine.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She
Sorry,
works
guys.
tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Yeah, so Gaspard is Celine's heir.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Okay, and what about Gaspard,
What
this
do
guy?
we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
So he has chevaliers, so that looks like what we might be dealing with.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
I see. And Briala?
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only, she has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal
weird
enough,
shadows.
without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Elven lover?
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. This scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Oh, that's a lot to consider.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word. We'll begin.
Yeah. We are going straight in. Alright, so since this is the Arlesian affair, first and foremost is of course gonna be Vivienne, since she is the Arlesian connected. So as I believe the Cassandra, since she's basically my representative, and Varric, since I believe he should be cunning enough to deal with such things as Arlesians. Like, I don't want to sound racist or anything, but, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it simply means that Arlesians are quite cunning in what they are doing and whatnot. With that being the case, I do not want to, you know, sabotage it as more than necessary. And you know, me hanging around with Josephine should provide enough knowledge about the nobility with the nobility perk. So yeah, I believe that should be just enough. So let's see how this turns out to be. Looking forward to it, guys, since it's a main quest, so it's promising to be good. That's what's that's the feeling I have about it. If only it could load a bit faster.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Ooh, shabby.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavellen. Bringing the Templars into your ranks was not just a brilliant military move, but a clever political ploy as well. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Which emperor?
Which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear, probably by the brandy. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you.
Well,
Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I just don't know how to react to you. That's what I initially wanted to say. That remains to be seen. Aren't we exciting people?
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Well, of me being an elven, I will be the one to deal with them.
If they're siding with the enemy, I'll put an end to it.
Be as discreet as possible.
Not exactly what I meant, but
detest
okay.
the game. But if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
An elf savage! Oh, Maker forbid!
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
Okay, our religion ability looks down on elves. Oh, come on, really?
Is that the Inquisitor?
Boo.
A Dalish? No, that cannot be.
Well, with that being the case, like initially I want to see if I could...
I should look around.
return the ring. That's probably wouldn't be worth much.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Let's just return the ring. I doubt it would be any... let's just return it. You just gain a court approval, which is usually a result of finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher court
Is this
approval...
the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
That was not a problem.
What is Lady
was just
Pentecost wearing?
I was just passing by.
Can Gaspard take the throne
So,
without
like-
the backing of the Council of Heralds?
Currently, from what I see, I should try gaining as much influence as possible before proceeding upwards. Like, that's at least what I'm getting from all this.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valroyo.
Eastern storage. Can I do that? Hala statuettes. Ah, yeah, it's the door. I don't want to go in there just yet. Storage key. Well, there might be something nice in there. So yeah, rule of thumb, never rush forward. Even gilded walls have ears. So what's your deal?
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Alright, what's your problem? Oh. Oh, eavesdrop. Interesting.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Okay, but what does this eavesdropping give me exactly? Alright, I got the storage key. That's nice. And for a change, let's act a bit civilized and not just drop from the railings and whatnot. No, not that. Scandalous secrets gathered. Wait. Interesting. So does it mean that I can find this? Yeah, I know the statuette is required. Well, here is this.
Lady Pentecost wearing?
Oh, okay, so the Winterhold Palace. Blackmail hunt. Scandalous secrets are everywhere at the Grand. Listen, conversations, gather gossip, and scour palace for incriminating notes. Secrets learned could be used to gain power for the Inquisition and the upper hand in a grand game over. Okay. The coins and Hala. They stand out a little too much to be simply decorative. Okay, so with that being the case, let's access the storage and see what this is all about.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Quite a lot of experience, if you ask me. still not as good as the current equipment of my squad. I was making sure that's going to be like this.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death.
Okay.
It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Yeah, they sound like a fun bunch. That's going to be interesting.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
Well, if that's the case, warn the others as well.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
Yeah.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
Let's hope.
Rest a watch over us all.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun, isn't it? Now I am excited to see. So this is simply two separate lines of the main quest: the Grey Wardens and the Orlais matters. Never ever go straight up where you need to go. With some random holes. We might meet it later, but there is the court approval thing. Wait, I definitely could talk with someone in here.
Interesting.
Okay, this is Duke Gaspard. Let's talk with our guys.
So this is just the Winter Palace. What's the summer one look like, I wonder?
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
And Cassandra?
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
Yeah, probably. You are not a
What is Gaspar up to? It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor here as
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed.
Interesting.
Aha, wait.
Well, that's useful.
I wish there was more news coming from the convent.
Ah, that's when he said interesting again.
Boring.
Oh. Alright, I'll need to make sure to keep an eye on this.
The Empress invited.
So wait,
If nothing else.
in the end it didn't give me anything.
Inquisition back in Gaspard would make Celine nervous. You know how quiet she is.
Locked from the other side. Something tells me
Any
we
news of
would...
Paragon Bronca?
Not since the king cut off her supply of castless. Ghastly business.
Don't tell me you are assassins. You are standing out too much. Royal win. Wait, I got 2 to main level. Ah.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial.
Waste of time.
Alright, so at least we got the initial impression of what's awaits for us. So next time we will speak with Duke and see what this is all about. So I will see you guys in a sec.